I'm gonna introduce our headliner. She's super funny. She's been on Night Train with Wyatt Cenac, crazy, and she's gonna be next month. She's gonna be in Boston's Comedy Festival. Everybody, give it up for Lince.
My hands. Keep it going for Becca, and keep it going for Ava, and keep it going for none of the fuck boys that are here tonight. Because they wasn't allowed. We should have put this rope right out there. Any fuck boys came up like, no, you get denied today. What's going on here? Do I look cute? Do you see my contour? I was happy to see it. I look skinny in the face, so I'm excited. I look skinny in the body too, but that's because I'm sucking it in, and this is gonna happen for like the first 5 minutes, and then I'm like gonna slowly morph into a sweet potato. Like it's me. It's still me up here, guys. It's still me. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I had a really good 2016. You know, unlike America. All right, I was killing it. All right. The first thing I did, guys, I'm so excited. Because after 7 years of higher education, I finally graduated from college. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. After 7 years. And I finally got my associate's degree from Suffolk Community. That's right, Reggie. I read books too. Shoot. All right. It took me 7 years to do 2.5 years worth of work. I'm not bragging, but I read books too, all right? They may be Dr. Seuss, but I mean, I'm learning. No, you know what? I actually like school this time around, now that I was a bit older. The only thing that sucked about being a little bit older and still in community college was the professors were like your age. That was weird. That was very weird because some of them were very hot. I had this one professor. He was so good looking. Oh my God, he looked so good. He was so good looking, it was hard to concentrate in his class, you know. But I did. I ended up getting an A in his class. Yeah. But I would have been happier if he gave me the D. I'll try harder next time. I'll try harder. Shit, I tried hard this time. I sat in the front. I was eye level at dick print. It's like, dude, you don't see me drooling? Like, come on, where's... I had this one professor who didn't even want me to call him professor. Every time I'd call him that, he'd be like, no, V, please, call me Kevin. I'm like, no, I'm a hoe. I need boundaries. Professor gets respect. Kevin might lose his pension. That is fair warning, all right? This hoe is loyal. I'll let you know, all right? I know. No, I think, I had a great year. The second thing I did last year was the best decision I made, I think, was quitting my stable job so I could pursue stand-up comedy full time. Oh, thank you. The worst decision I made was setting up my Chase bank account to alert me when I have less than $50 in it. Why? Guys, why did I do that dumb shit? Yo, they call me every day. They call me just to let me know I'm a broke bitch. Like, hey, Chase, if I'm poor on Monday, I'm still poor Thursday. This is how being poor works, okay? Stop calling me, you petty piece of shit. Like, come on. And I don't care. I argue with my phone with Chase all the time. I argue just like that. I argue so much with my phone that I'm telling my family I'm dating a guy named Chase. Yeah. And it's believable. They're like, oh, Chase, is he white? I'm like, he's rich. He's fucking rich. He's so rich, he wants my money. Bastard. He's fucking mad rich. No, I did a lot last year. I traveled a lot, went to a lot of festivals. I went to Atlanta. And yeah, I was all up in the dirty A. I was all up in It's a funny story because like Atlanta was fun. It's basically like the same kind of scene down there with comedy, and it's funny because like okay, the comics here because we're all poor. Most of us moonlight as dog walkers. Okay, like that's how these jokes are getting to your table. We're picking up shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure in Atlanta, most of the comics there moonlight as strippers. All right. Because there's a lot of strip clubs in Atlanta. Like an obscene amount of strip clubs. Like one on every block. Like how are they paying their bills? Who is filling those shifts? That's all I want to know. And why do they need so many strip clubs? Who needs lap dances on the go? Like I don't know. And I know not everyone there are strippers, but I'm pretty sure all the men there thinks all the women there strip, all right? Because the last day I was there, I didn't have any shows, so I just did like tour shit. And I went to the park, and while I was there, I stopped and bent over to tie up my shoelaces. And when I got back up, I found $5 in singles around me. That is fucked up, all right? It's fucked up. Because this is a $10 body. So where's the other 5, Atlanta? Where's the... Y'all cheap too? Yeah, they're like, really? Y'all dirty and cheap. That's oh, okay. Not Philio. Philio ain't dirty and cheap. Just where he from. No, I don't care. You gotta make your money. We all gotta make our money. I do think though there's some professions that we could just do without. Like there's some people's jobs are just unnecessary. Like, I have a friend who complains about her job all the time. Well, she complains that she wants a raise. They don't pay her enough. And at first, I was all on board to her getting a raise. Shit, we could all use a raise. It's hard out here for a pimp. But I was all on board until I found out where she works, okay? Guys, she works at Marshall's. Yeah, that Marshall's, all right? Listen, I went into Marshall's the other day, and I think she deserves a pay cut. All right? No. I think everyone at Marshall's gets paid way too much. Working at Marshall's should be community service. Right? People should be able to do hard time at Marshall's. Like, really. Because what do they even hire Marshall's employees to do? Fuck the store up? Are you the store fucker-upper? Do I get you? When things are just too neat, you fuck them up like commas. Like that's where I come get you. You do it for me. How do you even spot a Marshall's employee? They don't have on uniforms. They just come in with their regular clothes and Crocs on their feet. They don't give a fuck. They don't even have name tags or name badges. They just have their names tattooed somewhere on their face. Just gotta find that shit, you know? What do you even go to a Marshall's employee for? You can't go up to them and be like, hey, do you have any more of this in the back? They'll look at you like, hey, the whole store's the back. This is stock room. This is just one of everything. I don't know how the fuck. If you like it, buy it. I only got 1 more year left in the shitty store, just trying to gain my freedom like the rest of y'all, okay? Guys, the only difference between Marshall's and a thrift shop is commercials. That's why they're thriving. Advertisement. Who fucking knew? I know a lazy fucking job when I see one. I'm a lazy person. I am. And I say that proudly because it's not my fault. I've been lazy since before I was born. Yeah. I spent an extra 3 weeks inside my mom after her due date. That's true. And when she told me that story, I knew she wasn't lying. Because I wish I was in that bitch right now. You know? Guys, life is overrated. We should all be inside our mom's vaginas. We all... How did we get this end of the stick? Like, I want to be all up in there. I don't want to do life. It's not good for me. When you think about it, we should all be in there. Because, like, if we're in there, you don't have to walk around. You won't have to pay ridiculous rent. And if she sits spread eagle, you can still watch Love and Hip Hop. You won't miss a beat. No, I'm lazy as fuck. I don't care. I'm too lazy to date. I've been comfortably single for 5 years. Other comics are talking about dating. Nope, not for me. I am happily single. And I've been, as much as I like being independent and by myself, I wouldn't recommend it, all right? Like, ladies, if you're going to try to find yourself, find that bitch within a year. Deal? Because after a year, she's lost. She is lost and long gone, and you can never find her again. I speak from experience, all right? Because when you're single for too long, you begin to find out what you really like. And that can be scary. All right. That can be scary when you're not ready, because it caught me off guard, all right? The other day, I was watching the remake of the Planet of the Apes, the movie, and I got a little turned on. Oh, shit is right, sir. Oh, shit is... That was my sentiments exactly. If you guys don't know the movie, this is what it's about, all right? It's about this chimp who's born with extraordinary powers. He's very gifted, but his mom dies, so he gets adopted by white parents, James Franco, I don't know. And he grows up in this really nice, affluent neighborhood, but then something happens in the neighborhood and he gets in trouble, and he gets thrown into chimp jail. But in chimp jail, he becomes the alpha chimp, and he teaches all the other chimps how to read and sign language. And then he kills the chimp guard, and he breaks all the other chimps out of jail. I was like, oh, shit! Is this an animal or a rapper? This chimp is a thug. I'm in love. Long story short, I'm banned from every zoo in the tri-state area, and... that's fucked up, all right? They just trying to keep me from my man. I know a hater when I see one, all right? No, I am single. I don't care. I don't date either because I think men bring high blood pressure, and I need my high blood pressure for mac and cheese. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather eat cheese. I don't want no dick. I don't know. It's funny because all my friends are in relationships. And it's funny because they're in like new relationships. And okay, ladies, we all know when our friend is dating someone ugly, okay? Because she will explain a picture of him before she shows that picture to you. It's like, you know, yeah. We've seen some ugly motherfuckers. We've all, like, she'll say a whole bunch of nice things about this guy. And you're like, oh my God, he sounds amazing. Do you have a picture? She'd be like, okay, yeah, all right, okay, but first, just know this one, he just came from the gym, okay? And he couldn't get a haircut that day, so just picture him with the haircut, just picture him with the fade. And then she shows you a picture of a cyclops, and you're like, bitch, that is not the reasons why he is ugly, you liar. Explaining unnecessary shit. Explain why he's 30 and missing front teeth. Explain that. Where'd you find this monster from? Mongolsmeat.com? I'm gonna avoid that site. That's what I'm gonna do. No, it's funny because my friends always come to me for relationship advice. And I'm not sure why, but I'm guessing it's because I'm very supportive of their independence. So like I said, I like being single. So whenever my friends come to me with a problem between them and their partner, my first suggestion is to just break up. Just plan A, end the relationship. What are you doing? It don't even have to be a bad problem. Like, she could come up to me and be like, hey, I like to watch Law and Order, but he only watches CSI. I'll be like, no, get rid of him. Girl, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life right now, girl. You strong, you beautiful, you smart. Matter of fact, he ain't on your level. He ain't on that Mariska Hargitay level. So you know what? Kick him to the curb. He a fuckboy. He a CSI watching fuckboy. So no room for that. No, all my friends are having kids now, and I'm the only one that hasn't had a kid yet. And they're pressuring me to have kids. Could you believe that? They're like, you should have a kid now so we can make them play together. And I'm like, listen, you should have swallowed because I mean, I have kids up here. I don't know about down here. We both made decisions. And I think it's weird that they're pressuring me. And I blame that on society, especially like women my age. Like, I think society set us up to fail. Because like kids now, all their toys and all their TV shows are all educational. Like you guys know this girl, Doc McStuffins? You guys know Doc McStuffins? She's a 3-year-old doctor. That's impressive, all right? If Doc McStuffins was around when I was little, I would not be telling dick jokes, all right? I'd be way more ambitious. No, okay? We didn't have Doc McStuffins growing up. But ladies, what did we have? We had Baby So Real. Remember that? Real poop. Remember that shit? Remember the doll that took a shit? You know how crazy you gotta be to want a toy that shits itself? And we had to have that one. We'd be in Toys R Us like, Mom, she fucking shits. Are you kidding me? Like people, like real people. No other toy here shit. I checked. Please, I want the one that shits. And now all of them are making their kids shit. And I'm like, you see, that's a setup. That is fucking setup. No, I don't have kids. I know I'm gonna get them eventually though, but it's not. You heard that? Get them. Like they're a disease. Hey, you better wash your hands. You don't want to get kids. You better wrap that shit up. You don't want to get kids, man. You don't want. They're hard to get rid of. They're not like herpes. You know, they're just. You gotta pay a guy. You know, it's a thing. No, it's not that I don't want to be a parent. I don't want to be a new parent. All right, because every new parent thinks their kid's a fucking genius. All right. Like, people with more than one kids, they know. Like, my cousin, she had a baby girl a year ago, and she thinks she's so fucking smart, all right? We were talking, and she was like, oh, every time she hears my phone rings, she just yells out, hello? What? That doesn't make her smart. That makes her not retarded. Like, you know, congratulations, she's going to be able to answer the fucking phone when she gets older. That's not impressive. If she could tell me if it's Chase calling, okay, and then we can start talking Harvard. I need that bitch on my team. If she could tell me who to avoid. It's hard having kids now. It's even hard naming your kids. My friends are giving their kids 2 or 3 middle names. That's insane. That's too much middle names. I don't even have a middle name. And my first name is spelled incorrectly. My parents put no effort in creating my identity. None, all right? I'm the 3rd child. I'm pretty sure my parents' first choice was naming me baby number 3. And they couldn't get away with that shit, all right? That's why I wish I was Spanish, or I'm definitely going to have a kid with a Spanish motherfucker, or Spanish bitch. I don't care. I need me a Spanish kid, because you can name your Spanish kid anything in Spanish and it sounds great. Like fucking Alex Caraballo. His last name means bathroom face. That's amazing. And that's true, because anything sounds good in Spanish. Like I have this friend who I thought his name was beautiful, and it's just a regular fucking thing. His name was Domingo Mercado. I was like, oh my God, Domingo, you have such a beautiful name. No, that translates to Sunday Market. What? That's not a real name. That's not even a good Twitter name. What are you doing Sunday? Get your shit together. I don't know. It's hard having kids now, I think. I was raised Christian. I'm not Christian anymore. I don't follow any religion, but I kind of want to. And the more I look into it, the more I realize I can't follow any religion, all right? Because there's too many restrictions. In every religion, there's something you can't do, things you can't go, places you can't eat, which sucks, because I would like to be more spiritual, but I also want to be able to eat, drink, or do whatever I want, you know? Whether it's beer, pork, pussy. No, relax, Jula. I'm not going to get pussy, all right? I'm just saying if pussy were to cross my path, it shouldn't be restricted. That's it. I mean, I heard pussy's delicious. That shit has some great reviews on Grubhub. Like 4.6 stars. You gotta try it once. Gotta try some pussy. Just saying. Speaking of munchies, you guys smoke weed, right? Everybody. I love weed. I do. I tell everyone I know to smoke weed. Weed is good, guys. Weed is so good. Weed will make white people food taste good. You know, it's like there's some good shit. You can get some good shit. you be over your white friend's house high as hell, like, girl, is this beef stroganoff? This is good, Amy. You put your foot in this, girl. And pass me some of that green bean casserole. Stop being stingy. I beeline to my white friend house when I'm high. Just right. Give me some food that I'll never eat if I was sober. No. I don't know. I guess I'll leave you out with this. Since y'all tense, I might as well just go full on. So who else had a good year? Racist had a great year. Racist was killing it. Racist had such a good year, they elected their own president. I was like, nah, we in the shit. Y'all gonna listen to us. I'm like, damn, racist? Damn. And I'm sorry, white people, but y'all killing the racist game. I'm sorry. We got sports, y'all got racism. I mean, that's how the world works. I mean, I think it's funny that how we catch racists now, and the demise of racist people is Twitter. Like, why y'all still being racist online? We can see you. Like, okay? I think it's funny when people get caught being racist, they have to tell their apologies so they can get their job back. They'll be like, oh, I'm not racist. Just ask all my friends. Yeah, other white people? That's not how racism works, all right? They're not the problem. That's like if someone gets arrested for dog fighting, and then the first thing that comes out their mouth is, hey, I'm not an animal abuser, just ask all the cats. Cats are chilling. They don't know. And it's funny, if you go ask the cats will be like, I mean, he's cool with us. He feeds us, keeps us warm, but y'all should really be talking to the dogs. That guy's a dick to the dogs. Racist even. Like, he should not be around dogs ever. I mean, that's what they say, right? That's how they say to combat racism. You're supposed to rat out your racist friends or unfriend them on Facebook. You know, that's what you do. That's not how I combat racism, though. That's not how I do it. The way I combat racism is I always root for the black family on Family Feud. You know, that's how. I don't care. I know it's petty, but every little bit counts. And if it's against a white person and like an Indian family, I'd be like, Patels, you get your money. You get your money, Patels. The system is broken. Get your truck and get your money. Thank you, guys. I'm Lince.
Give it up for our headliner, Lince, one time. Yes.